Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel. This is the Sunwoman. So happy to have you back. If you are a regular subscriber, welcome back. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am a nurse empath. I'm an intuitive reader and an astrologer. And I'm here to help guide you along your journey and help raise your consciousness. This reading is for the sun sign and rising sign of Aquarius. So hello out there to my fellow Aquarians. I hope that this reading is helpful for you. If you do resonate with this reading, please like and share the video, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. If you would like a private reading, you can contact me. My information is in the box below the video. Okay? Alright, so Aquarius. For the month of May, right now, one of the main aspects affecting Aquarians are a Saturn return to your sign. Okay, so Saturn is currently in Aquarius, and it's not the easiest transit. Okay, Saturn, we know, is the planet of time, of restrictions, limitations. It's represented by Father Time. Saturn is in your sign for a few years, and so during that time, you can find that you are, there's certain restrictions, limitations, structure built around you that limits your moves or limits your ability to make changes. Saturn is a maturing planet, right? So when Saturn is in your sign, you grow up. Okay, regardless of your age, you are growing up with Saturn in your sign. You may find that you may take on more responsibility. There may be some heavier weight placed on your shoulders with Saturn in your sign. Saturn can indicate responsibility that you may have for, elders in your life. So it could be your parents, your mother, your father, right? Then you may be taking on additional responsibilities for those people in your life. Saturn tends to make people very serious or more serious. So people may, don't lose your sense of humor with Saturn return, because you can tend to see the world in a much more serious, darker light. And that's the maturing factor of Saturn, but you also don't want to allow things to weigh so heavily on you that they take away the joy in life. Okay, don't let Saturn squash your joy and dim your light. Okay, but the reward of Saturn. So when Saturn leaves your sign after 2 years, Saturn leaves a gift. Okay, there is a blessing that is left over from the hardship, right, that you may have experienced with Saturn in your sign. You're left with a gift of some kind, whether it is an elevation of your own self, elevation of your ambitions. Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, is also a co-ruler with Uranus for Aquarius. Capricorn, for example, is a very ambitious sign, has to do with career and place in life, right? Station in life. And so, after you've had a Saturn transit to your sign, you may find after Saturn leaves that you have been elevated in some way, either in respect, the way people see you, elevation as far as your career, your professional life. You're seen as a boss, as an expert, as a master of whatever it is that you've been working hard and grinding hard and mastering during that Saturn return. Okay, so while Saturn is not easy, it definitely comes into our lives for a reason. And as I said, when Saturn leaves, it does leave us with better than we were before. It's just a matter of having to survive that Saturn transit, okay, and be able to get through on the other side. Now, there are also some aspects with the Sun, Mercury, and Uranus in Taurus, which are in a square position to your Sun and that Saturn. So, you could be dealing with some blockages, conflict, not just the Saturn return bringing on heavier responsibilities, but, there you could be dealing with financial issues or limitations or restrictions in your ability to move around with Mercury in Taurus squaring you, right? Mercury is local travel or communication. There could be some issues with Uranus and Taurus. These are unexpected ties that have been placed on you, or unexpected responsibilities and burdens, okay? So stay strong, Aquarius, and let's see what we can get out of the messages for this month of May that could be helpful to you in navigating your way through some challenges that you may be experiencing, okay? All right, for Aquarius, Sun and Rising. And I have Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Mercury. So this is definitely a significant transit for me personally that I've been feeling. All right. Let's go. 6 cards for Aquarius. And then 2 oracle cards. One to start the reading and one to wrap the reading. Aquarius. All right. What is going on for my Aquarians? So, all right, let's start it off. So, interesting. Splitting apart. So, the messages I was channeling for your planetary influences here, definitely within this theme, okay? Some of you may have been through a separation, gone through a separation recently. Some of you may be separated from loved ones. Definitely there could have been the splitting apart of a family unit, or let me see, with Aquarius, Mars in Aquarius, and Saturn, then that would make Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus in your 4th house. So again, this could revolve a lot around family members. Again, I did mention about parental figures. So coming into the month of May, as I said, there could be stress related or limitations related to a separation, splitting apart, major changes, right? So it could be something as significant as what is happening in the world today, right? Where there is a drastic change in our lifestyles, in our levels of freedom to move around, to do the things that we're used to doing. There's like a splitting apart of our lifestyle, okay, from, pre emergency to post emergency, right? And being, in the middle of it, hopefully coming out of it soon. But yes, so impermanence, collapse, deterioration, separation, let go, surrender, eliminate the old, death, okay? So for many of us, it's the end of a life that we were living, a lifestyle, a way of doing things, a way of working, and having to let go and surrender to things that we cannot control. Okay, so very much so, what happens with Saturn is a lot of that is outside of your control. Definitely similar to what's going on in our lives right now. Okay, so that's the energy coming into the month. If any of you have experienced a personal loss, a family member, a friend, or someone, that you were close to, I offer you my condolences, and, deeply sorry if you have experienced a personal loss, and sending angels and positive energy, healing energy to you for comfort and peace. Okay? So the beginning of the month, coming into May, we have the Star reversed, and we have the Six of Wands reversed. So, very much one of the visions that I was seeing was professional situations, okay, your career, your public standing, and here is the Six of Wands reversed, and Six of Wands definitely has to do with how we're seen by the public, our public reputation. The Six of Wands right side up, and I do read reversals, but the way I read reversals is blockages. Okay, I don't see reversals in the deep, profound negative aspect that they are written for. They are often interpreted. For me, reversals are blockages, and they communicate to me where there is a need to either push through, think in a different way, or release ourselves from whatever that energy that is, or release the what's blocking that energy, right? Okay, so the Star reversed and the Six of Wands reversed. The Star is your card, so that's the Aquarius card reversed, and the Six of Wands reversed. So I think that some of you have been experiencing, definitely I feel, loss of employment here, kind of a being knocked down the rung a little bit. This is what comes to me. So some of you, may have lost your jobs. Some of you may have had a reduction in your professional situation, whether it's a layoff or whether it is, there are some of you who are in the public eye for whatever reason, whether it's professionally, could be social media, with the Star there, Six of Wands, but there has definitely been a reduction of activity there, and a sense of kind of pessimism, right? Some pessimism. I think that, there's definitely been a wet blanket thrown over perhaps your professional pursuits, and you feeling a little, like things are out of control, losing sight of your vision, losing sight of your vision, losing sight of your goals. I'm getting, I am seeing people, again, in the public eye who could be entertainers, musicians, performers, okay? So some of you, Broadway performers, independent artists, who could be experiencing, hardship right now because you're not able to pursue your dreams, your goals. You're not able to be out there in front of the public, because of, the global national restrictions that we're all dealing with right now. And some of you may be feeling very, pessimistic, and don't fall into depression, okay? Don't allow yourself to, because this too shall pass. We have to have faith in that and believe in that. The Star, even coming up in the reverse, the Star is still a beautiful card, because the Star talks about protection, okay? Whether that is, whoever you recognize as a protective force. It could be, it could be God, it could be angels, it could be your higher self, it could be loved ones who have passed on, who are watching over and protecting you. So you are under protection, Aquarius, okay? And especially with your card coming up here that represents you. But I feel that your light is dimmed, right? So that star, that North Star that guides you, you're having trouble seeing it. There is, there's a veil there. There is, things are unclear to you right now. And so I really feel like you have to kind of just sit back, allow the situation to, circumstances to play themselves out, right? Do what you can to keep yourself up, to keep your energy up, to keep your vibration up, all right? Keep your vibes up. That's the message. I'm hearing that over and over again. Keep your vibrations high. Do whatever it takes for you to do that, right? Some of you could be into, you're watching this channel, so some of you could be, burgeoning astrologers or readers, light workers. If that is something that speaks to you, resonates to you, jump into it, okay? Start, learning how to do charts. Start learning the tarot and doing readings for yourself or loved ones, okay? Get that energy, get that life force, that energy, that chi, that higher self, that, open those chakras and get that energy moving. Don't let external circumstances dampen your light. Okay? All right. So, let's see here. Current energies. Okay. So, current energies, we have the Five of Cups and we have the Four of Swords. So, again, the Five of Cups is disappointment, sadness, perhaps. Again, the Five of Cups can represent a separation from someone, some heartache. We know that, and you see she's crying here, so she's definitely, in her feelings about something, an emotional situation with cups there. But Five of Cups is, it's a deceiving card, because even though there is a loss of some kind, right? The wine is spilled. There are two cups here. So I'm feeling, and then the Four of Swords is here, which talks about recovery and talks about, taking that time to be alone, to meditate, to refocus, recuperation, getting your energy back. So what I'm feeling here, and I'm just going to say this, and hopefully it resonates for, this is the message for who it's for. I feel that there's been a breakup, there's been a separation, there was the end of a relationship, okay? There was an estrangement. This could be someone that you were involved with that has a professional tie with you, so you either met through professional situation, work, pursuits. You have been in separation with this person, whether because it is, a mutual decision, or someone broke up with you, or vice versa, or because of logistics right now, being in separation, locked in quarantine or isolation, whatever it can be. And there's sadness there. There's a sense of loss. You're missing someone. I feel that there has definitely been an ending here, okay? But if you take a look here, there is a road, there is a path, and there is a castle there. So this person, again, I'm getting the energy of someone who's spending a lot of time alone, who is maybe restricting themselves from being in contact with other people, communicating with other people. The Four of Swords in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, you see the soldier who's laid out on the either a bed or a slab, who is recuperating from an illness, a sickness. Maybe this, could be you as well. And regaining your energies. Okay. Replenishing your energies. There's a need for you to heal from whatever this loss is, and to rejuvenate, okay, to replenish, to refill those cups. Okay, some of you are really, really in your head, and that's an Aquarius thing. We can create an entire different life and story, and live an entire life in our heads that has nothing to do with the current reality. So you need to ground yourself, Aquarius. One of my advice, one of my recommendations would be to, if you can, get out of the house and spend some time in nature, or spend some time outside, in a safe way, protecting yourself, of course, following regulations wherever you are. Do that, because I feel that there's a need for you to get out of self-imposed, either regulation-imposed isolation or self-imposed isolation, right? Because of a separation or the ending of a relationship, okay? And to recuperate from that. I do feel like there are, I see these steps, and there are steps that need to be taken to get out of this energy. You have to do it, right? Nobody's going to do this for you. You have to make the decision to do it. Now, Two of Cups is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roses. I do feel that there is a possibility of a relationship, a new relationship, that could be on the offer here for you, okay? But that you may be so focused on the past and on the wine that was spilled, the tears that were spilled, knocked over, that you're not seeing this light here. You're not seeing this candle, all right? You're not seeing a new possibility. And these 2 cups are behind you. You're so focused. She has her eyes closed. She's not even looking at the cups that were spilled, let alone the 2 cups that are behind her that are offering love and something fresh, right? Her eyes are closed, so she's shut off. So please try to pull yourself out of whatever this is. Pull yourself out of the past. Open your eyes to a new future, okay? Know that if anything was removed from your life, it happened for a reason. It wasn't for you, okay? It wasn't for your higher good. And you were blessed in it being removed, or you were blessed with the limitations, right? Saturn, limitations that were placed around you and maybe around this situation that caused a break there, okay? All right. So, not sure if I'm putting these cards back in the right place, but it's okay. The interpretations are still the same. Let me see if there's anything else here. And the 5 of Cups, the 4 of Swords. I feel like a lot of you are missing being in the city. Okay, so, whatever that means, you may have been someone who, whether you live in the country or the suburbs or the city, with things shut down, that's really been difficult for you to not be in that energy of, the big city energy. So that's been a source of sadness for you, okay? And but you definitely have been in your head, and it's time to come up out of that energy. Okay? And, oh, beautiful. Look at this. So, what do we have going on by the end of May? Well, we have the Sun reversed, and we have the Ten of Wands reversed. And I absolutely love these two cards, and this is beautiful that they came up, because for me, even though the Sun is reversed, it's still good. It's still beautiful. It still carries the same healing, elevating, optimistic, joyful, healthy, heartwarming energy that it does when it's reversed. It just says that it's going to take a little time for you to feel the full effects of it, right? Okay? And also the Sun reverse talks about, it's another indication of not seeing the blessing, not seeing the good, all right? Being caught up in whatever you've been so focused on and you've been so fixated on, because remember, Aquarius is a fixed sign. So, even though we're the sign of friendship and community and humanity and, connecting with your fellow man and social justice and all of that, Aquarius is fixed. So it's very hard for, Aquarius, like Scorpio, like Taurus, let's see, what's the other one? Scorpio, Taurus, of course, I can't think of what the other fixed sign is. Let me get it right side. Water is Scorpio, air is Aquarius, earth is Taurus, and fire is Leo. Okay, great. So, just like Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus, Aquarius is a fixed sign. So we can get quite fixated on something, someone, a concept, an idea, a focus, that we can shut everything and everybody else out. Right? Okay, so fixation, though, is not always healthy. Focus is a good thing because it keeps you on the straight, it keeps you on your path, keeps you, keeps the distractions away, but being fixated on something is not healthy. There's too much focus, right? So, I like the Sun here because the Sun is telling you to unfix whatever your fixation is right now and see other possibilities. Okay, see that there are things coming into your life that are going to improve the quality of your life if you let them in. All right, the Sun is happiness, it's joy, it's optimism, it's humor, it's children, it's levity, fun. Okay, and the Ten of Wands here reversed. So right side up, the Ten of Wands talks about heavy burdens, talks about carrying a lot of weight, responsibility. Okay, exactly the theme we're channeling here with Saturn, but reversed. Those things are dropping away. Okay, there is a reduction in those limitations, those stress, those weights. All right, you don't have to try so hard, you don't have to work so hard. Okay, so the Sun I feel is going to illuminate things for you. It's going to help you something's going to happen that's going to help you to lighten up from where you were coming into May, coming out of April with that heavy energy, and there is definitely going to be an improvement. Wands here again talks about energy, talks about movement, definitely could be professional situations here. So some of you may be lightening up your load as far as professional responsibilities where your career is concerned. Maybe there's been a lot of focus on those things and you're going to be able to maybe relax a little bit and let your hair down, lighten up. Okay, so definitely lighten up this month. Aquarius, where you can. Now, there's a lot going on in the world. It's a very serious time. We do have to stay focused, stay safe, and, there are a lot of serious things going on in the world, but we have to find joy. We have to find joy within our environment, within our lives, within ourselves in order to survive. We can't be under constant stress without any relief, without any outlet. So if love is trying to come into your life, right? The two cups here. If it's time for you to rest and recover and refocus, let yourself rest. Get some more sleep, okay? You may need more sleep right now, Aquarius. Know that you're being protected. Know that you're being blessed. Know that the universe has maybe taken away things that you didn't want to let go of because you were fixated, but that you needed to let go of to transform your life, so that when Saturn leaves your life, it takes away a burden. It's going to remove a burden. And this Saturn that you have on you right now is making that change. It's helping you by kind of refocusing you from all of the distractions that maybe have been making you run around the last few years, okay? Let's see what else here. The Sun. Those of you who have children, could be some celebrations, something happy, joyful celebrations this month. Get out into the sun, okay? I'm an advocate for sunscreen, okay, being in the medical field, so I definitely say that if you're going to be in the sun, cover up, right, to protect yourself from the sun's rays, the harsh rays, but you still need sunlight, right? We need sunlight. Sunlight helps to improve our immune system, to energize the immune system. We need vitamin D, okay? And, these are things that help us with our immunity to stay strong and protect us from, the things that are out there that can do us harm. So, definitely get out into nature, and let the warm weather in many parts of the world, we're coming into spring here, enjoy that weather, okay? And let's go ahead. Wow, okay, and the outcome, beautiful. Look at this, the attraction of opposites. Okay, this is a passionate relationship that is trying to come into your life here, okay? There's that Two of Cups. The key words here: attraction of opposites, seduction, temptation, magnetism, a passionate encounter, meeting halfway, coupling, sexual union. Okay, so some of you, I feel, have been, and again, this resonates for me. I'm not going to tell all my business, but some of you have been alone for a while, okay? You have not been involved with anyone. You have been, maybe some of you have been, celibate, and, have been, what I'm getting is committed to a ghost. Okay, so there may have been someone that you were involved with, as I said earlier, who is no longer in your life, but you're still pining, or you're still connected to that person who's gone. It's time to break those chains, all right? Allow Saturn to help you do that, because look what's in the offing. A relationship that may be coming into your life this month or by the end of the month that is going to be a passionate encounter. So there's a lot of magnetism between you and this other person, a lot of sexual attraction, common interests here. And so I think a lot of you are going to be expressing that side of your life, or have the opportunity to express that energy this month. Okay, interesting thing about the attraction of opposites here. I mean, look at this card; it's just gorgeous, right? This could be someone who is of a different background than you, very different from you. Okay, very opposite energy. it could be a Leo who is your opposite sign. Could be someone who is a different ethnic background, religious background, from a different country. Could be someone who may be either older or younger. So there are definitely differences between the two of you, but I think it's something that is going to bring you together, and really just a beautiful outcome here. Yeah, I love this. Okay, Aquarius, that's your reading. I went a little long here, but that's okay. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I hope that this reading was helpful to you. Keep your chin up, keep your head up, stay healthy, stay strong, stay blessed. And as always, if you would like a private reading, please contact me. And thank you again. I wish you all good things, love, peace, and joy, and I bid you namaste.